In all our MTPredictor scripts, if I just open one of these up, the first thing we have is the number of days to calculate for intraday charts only. So if you're using daily charts, this won't affect you, that's absolutely fine. But if you're using intraday charts, we have a number of days to calculate. This is the same in all our scripts. So you can see here, if I go to the decision point script, it's there in our analysis script, it's in all our scripts. So what this does is actually, as it says, is calculates over the number of days loaded. Now the idea we have this in here is because there are resource restrictions in TradingView. In other words, because they want to keep the resources as low as possible to then allow as many users to use their system as possible. If this script is asked to calculate over too many bars, it can take too long. So you run the risk of the script actually timing out. So what you can do here is you can then adjust this number of days to load to keep the number of bars that the script calculates on as low as possible. So in other words, if you're looking to trade off, say, a 3-minute chart, you can then load, say, 3 or 5 days maximum. So if you're loading 5 days, then it keeps the number of bars quite low. If you're using a 15-minute chart, you'd probably want to up the bars a little bit more. If you're trading Forex, for example, and you're trading, say, an hourly chart or a 4-hourly chart, then what you can do is then load more bars back to make sure you have the number of bars on the chart at about 800 to 1000. So you can do the calculation yourself to work out how many bars or how many days 1000 bars on your chart then represents, and then you can keep that number in there. So that's why it's there. We can't keep it too high, because if it's too high, as I said at the start, you run the risk of bumping into resource restrictions at TradingView. So your script that you have here runs the risk of timing out. So that's why we want to keep this days to calculate, if you're using intraday charts, as low as possible. So again, what you're trying to do is you're trying to only calculate over about 800 to 1000 bars, so you can then calculate how many days back that equates to on your particular chart for the particular time frame you're using it. Again, keep that as low as possible to avoid any timing out issues with TradingView resource restrictions.